Yo, 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 yo. What is up? What is good? Welcome back to the Straight Savage podcast. Before I get started, man, did I hit the timer for 9:30? I could have swore 10 o'clock because I seen my man Steve in the comments at 9:30. It's like, what happened, bro? And I seen Crayon Slayer, man. I don't know. I ain't got my kids here tonight, and I don't know how to act. So I've been doing something. I guess I fucked up or something. But my apologies if I did. I could have swore I said it at 10, man. But we got a lot to talk about tonight. In G.I. Joe news, ARTIC assault vehicle, which is a white HISS tank. New York City Comic-Con. A few Marvel Legends sprinkled in here. A little bit of Valorverse news. A little bit of custom news, and man, we just gonna have a good time and talk about action figures, man. You know how we do. We on our regular time Saturday night, and like I said, we're gonna try to sprinkle you throughout the week if I can. I got my man Seagram 7 here. Seagram 7, what's going on with you, family?
What's good, baby?
Not much, man.
I must have angered the toy gods today. I don't know what happened, man. My whole big bad delivery was due today, except mine. So I got Halloween Boy, Donner Party, and Eraser in on yesterday, but everything else was due today, man. Never showed up.
What happened?
I don't know. It looks like it got delivered to USPS sometime around 12 today. So that means the post office got it. And it's a holiday, Columbus Day.
Oh, so, man, damn.
I guess it's gonna be Tuesday now before I get my shit. But hey, you win some, you lose some. I did get my the Joe battle stations with the defense.
Oh, the fence joint with the Steel Brigade.
Yeah, with this joint. I did get these in today.
How you like that?
Hey, I love them, man. I love the colorway. What's funny, though, is I took my son up to T-Mobile to upgrade his phone to get him the iPhone 17. Mm-hmm. And while we're there, like as soon as we're wrapping up, my security, my camera, my doorbell camera comes up on my phone. And it's Federal Express at my door with a big-ass box. And I'm thinking it's my big bad shipment. And he's telling me he needs a signature, which never happens. And I'm like telling him through the camera, leave it at the door. And he's like, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. And so I'm tripping, man. I get my son. We get the hell up out of there. And we were right there at the Hope Mills Walmart at the T-Mobile right there by the food line. And dude, we get back to the hood in like 10 minutes. And I catch the FedEx driver still in my neighborhood, stop him, get my box. But, man, end up being the Joes from Hasbro and not the bad. So it is what it is. They'll be here Tuesday, man. If that's the worst thing that happened to me today, man, I'm having a good day. So
yeah, man. I don't know what's going on with them as of lately because I told you I almost missed out on my snake armor because he said they need his signature. I think there is an option that you go in and say no signature on there, just leave it because I've had H.I.S.S labs just left, on the front porch with no signature.
That's what I was telling my son. That's why I was telling my son the same thing. I'm like, this is crazy, man. Just for a regular order, they're bugging out over a signature, man. I was definitely tripping, man.
But let me go through who in the comment section, man. Son of a Crayon Slayer. That's why I'm talking about 930. He was like, hey now. Steve-O said, what happened, bro? I know I've been jumping around on times too. They probably thought that. Who's here else is here? Hustle. Hustle, what's good with you? Says sup, Mike. What's up, chat? What's going on with you, family? Legend Series. What's going on with you? Tony, what's good, family? Herb, what's popping? And I believe as of now, that's all. Oh, same time, Shane. What's going on with you, partner? You all right? And Herb says, I got two, should have got a third. I guess he's talking about the defense system. And then Shane was like,
Yeah,
hey,
I thought I got 6 of them, man, but I guess I only ordered 5, which I don't even know. I got 6 of the Cobra ones, so I don't know why I got 6 of the Cobra and 5 of these, man, but we'll make it work.
Yeah. Man, like I said, I had to hold off on them guys, man. I had to let them go and try to revisit them. I had to let the R Striker go and revisit that. And be honest with you, even though I'm really feeling them Steel Brigade or Steel Corps guys, I think I would get the R Striker first to try to catch up with that because I really like Crankcase, and I think he definitely needs to be around. As far as like not the original Joes, but just just those guys, them early guys. When they were still green, you know what I'm saying?
I was talking to your boy White Vegeta last night. He hit me up, man. He got 5 of the All Strikers, man.
Oh, for real? That's what's up, though. I mean, everybody's kind of different, man. Maybe he can, fit that into his collection. You know what I'm saying? I know there's some people out there like, I'm gonna get multiples of these because, we all have different things that we stack up on, especially as far as vehicles now, because we got the luxury of that. But Bobby Wall says ARTIC H.I.S.S. I wish it would come with a soft goods tarp instead of that plastic molded piece. I thought that was soft goods. So it's molded.
Yeah,
that's a molded.
They made sure they said that too, man.
It's molded. I didn't hear that. Damn, I thought that was. But what's that mean? I wish to. I mean,
the phalanxes, man, they come with soft goods with the soft good tarps.
Yeah, shit. They doing it like that. That shit better be like 150. You know what I'm saying? You getting greasy with me like that.
Yeah, so I did hear 150 was the original rollout price, but they're expected to go up because of the tariff. So when they had this whole thing planned out, 150 was where they were planning on it coming in at, but because of the tariffs, it's going to be a little north of that now.
It's probably around 200 now, something like that. I mean,
God, I hope not, man. That would be horrible, bro. $200 for.
Yeah, because now they come with. Now that I found out that this canopy piece is plastic, I mean, for $200, I still just like I hold the Vanguard accountable, I hold this toy accountable as well. You know what I'm saying? $200, we starting to talk about premium shit. You know what I'm saying?
What was the original one? Was it $275 or?
It was 3 flat. It was 3 flat.
All right, so if you're talking about 200, you're only talking about $100 more for lights and 4 figures total, man. That ain't all good in my hood, man. It's
200 is my cap off. Be honest with you.
Yeah, but for $100 more with the HasLab, you getting lights, you getting all the spare parts on the side, the Nerf gun or the Nerf gun missiles. You getting 4 figures. That'll be crazy if they try to hit us for $200, man.
Yeah. But I got, like I said, that's really my cap on that. And then when at that price, it's like, all right, I'll just get one. But I don't know.
One.
We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. I need to Evil Dookie, what's going on? When he says, holy shit, I made a live. That's what's up, man. Hey, you need to come on too, man. It's about time I talk with you on here. And he's a local too. He's up in Harnett County. I got your number too, fam. I think I don't know where I got it from. I think it was exchanged a long time ago. But I'm gonna get with.
Is Evil Dookie the one? He's got the real dope loadout in his room. The way he's got it set up with the.
He's got some great setups. To be honest with you, mother, I didn't even know he had a YouTube channel. I mean, I seen it about a month and a half, 2 months ago. And
if he's the one I'm thinking of, I think he has like the nice detox with each one has a theme. If he's the one I'm thinking of.
Let me see here. Bobby Wall says Bobby don't. Damn, it looks soft good. That sucks. Yeah, man. All right, man. So hey, look, I'll tell you what. Let's oh damn me two damn, there's some other comments on here. It said at a possible Hustle said at a possible $150 or higher, does it come with a driver or more figures? Yes, it does come with a driver, reused Snow Serpent with a H.I.S.S tank driver head. 150 is fair with me, no likes and shit. Anything more, it is pushing it. It's pushing it. Carlos Slice. Okay, I think he was talking about the original one. Hey, Dookie, I got your number, man. I'm gonna hit you. Said 3 figures, $75, so 25 for the rest. 200 just means 1 or 2 instead of 4 or 5. Yeah, but like I said, let me pull up the picture of this shit, man. So
yeah, I didn't mean to get that going so fast, man. I know that was one of the
that's what I wanted to hop into, because I wanted to say, man, I got like 7 folders of shit, and I didn't even get everything. So we got a lot to talk about. So let's go ahead and hop into this. So I'll start off how I feel about it, and then I'll let you say your spiel, and then we'll kind of see what the crowd is talking about. Let me go to so I like it. To be quite honest with you, I do. I think I like it a little bit more than I thought I would. When you told me camo paint, I thought it was gonna be more like the camo paint I do, like a little bit more bolder. I thought that would be kind of dope if it had a gray hint of like more bolder camo paint. But I liked how they did the camo paint. I like the two-tone because I thought it was gonna be all white. But I like the black under, the undertone of it. I think that sets it apart. And then with the red, let me blow this up a little bit. With the red, it just pops. I like the missile system because I like the Vamp missile system. Stinger missile system. That's what this is. But I don't like the shitty peg. So hopefully they put a real fucking peg on there, not that nipple. The gun system on the turret is almost really no different than the fucking gun system on the HASLab. Because quite honest, it's different, but as far as the loadout on it, it's not like the HASLab one is so fucking great. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they're dope. I was just looking at them just now. I was moving around, but this is damn near almost equivalent. I like the rack on the side. I'm glad you guys said that that roll up canopy wasn't soft goods. Because I thought that was like, damn, that's tough. Hustle, here's the driver right here. Driver wise, okay, I get it. I'm not even tripping that it's not a new character or mold, shall you say? Because the Snow Serpent is actually a dope action figure. To be quite honest with you, I was kind of blown away when I first opened it up. It's old news now. I think it kind of looks a little bit funny with that H.I.S.S tank driver head, but it's not bad. But overall, man, I like it. I think it's dope. If it was at 150, right, I'll rack up on 3 of these motherfuckers and not even paint them up. You know what I'm saying? Just have me one for my collection, my sealed collection of vehicles, and have 2 of these. I think it's dope. I like H.I.S.S tanks. Apparently, I'm a H.I.S.S tank collector. So that's it. About a couple of months ago when I did that Alley Viper H.I.S.S tank, I was like, what it'd be cool to have 10 different H.I.S.S tanks. But that's my overall thoughts on it. What you think, Segan?
Dude, I mean, I like it, man. I had at one point the 25th anniversary line one. It came out originally around that time frame in the in the smaller scale. And when we heard through the underground that this was probably what we were gonna be getting. When you and I talked about it, this is exactly what me and you were talking about, man. It has everything me and you were talking about. The guns though on the turret, I did hear Lenny say they come off, so they can come off, and you can have them hold like You can run them on the turret. Or you can have your Snow Serpent walking with them. I do like the red canopy. I think he said that's going to have a little bit more of a flair to it. But I like it, dude. The 150, yeah, I'm good at 150, even 175. I'm good for 3. The missile rack on top, it's the same thing that came with the defense loadout. So that's pretty cool. And if it's like the defense loadout, you can even take it off and have it on the side piece. Because the way it works for the defense loadout, it doesn't really mount to anything. It just kind of sits on the ground as like a ground structure. What is Bobby saying? The Arctic Hiss.
It's definitely copying the 25th anniversary, like how you saying one with that figure, same exact setup, Snow Serpent body, his tank driver head. So I wasn't around for the 25th anniversary, so this was around before.
Yeah, the only thing that would fuck this up for me would be the price point. That would be the only thing that could fuck this up for me. And even if it was 200, knowing me, I probably still would buy at least 2 of them. But it is what it is, bro. It looks good. The head does look kind of funny on that Snow Serpent body, but the body itself is a dope buck.
Yeah, it is.
The only thing I would change, if I could change something, is I would make that canopy soft goods. And that's really the only thing I would change on this. Everything else is on point, man.
Hey, because you got to think about it like this. If that's just another molded piece of plastic, shit, give me some more fucking functional molded pieces of plastic. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you even do that? Like, you could have take that and form that shit into another fucking figure. To be quite honest with you, or a gun or something. But, you know, for it to be like that, you know, and that's that kind of shit I was talking about, like a blown up 3 3/4. That's some shit that'll happen on a 3 3/4 quarter tank. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll give you this molded piece here, you know, so.
Yeah, in that picture right there, you have the hole. I wonder if that hole is you know, the holes where you can put the Nerf missiles in on the HASLab. I wonder if you'll be able to put the Nerf missiles on that.
I did hear that it is compatible. So if you got a HASLab, you can plug which, to be quite honest with you, I wouldn't mind plugging my red missiles into that, because it's gonna pop a little bit more. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like so that's what I was thinking, man. But I like I said, I like it. I'm gonna read this comment right here though. My man Andrew Davis said, "At Cold Slither concert in New York City." That's what's up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you talking to us then?
I said
the concert.
Hey, no, look, I did it last week on same time in the show. I was at Disney on Ice, but you know that's a perfect time to talk. But I'm like just saying what's up at Disney on Ice. I can't hear shit, and I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? I just seen their mouths moving and shit. But I was only in for like a minute or two, man. But one thing about Comic-Con New York, man, I think I would rather hit that than San Diego, man. I like it, and a cool thing happened this year, like Mass Appeal had a Marvel dual comic book, so they actually had a panel there with Nas, Raekwon, Ghostface.
Yeah, I didn't see the panel, but I know what you're talking about. I have seen that advertised, man.
Yeah, but they had their own panel where all of them was up there. Slick Rick, DJ Premier, everybody.
Oh so shit! I'll have to try to find that, man.
That would have been something good to see, you know, because that's a panel we can go to, just like how we go to at Joe Fest, man. So I think I'm gonna hit I thought I'd be able to do it this year, man, but maybe next year. Maybe I'll be able to hit New York Comic Con. You know, that'll be
Primo's one of the gods, man.
Oh yeah. Primo solid. Let me see what I mean, this is what I want to answer here. Carlos Salina says, I want to get 2 Arctic Hiss, but it depends on what that 30-day period is. I still got a couple of hundred in pre-orders bound to hit before the end of the year. Carlos, the answer to that is, man, is go ahead and order them, because a cool thing about now that's on pre-order status, you have a whole year. You ain't got to put no money down. Those Hiss probably not going to drop to December next year. So you can order as many as you want, man. And, you know, if you feel the same way next year, that's when they'll charge you when they're about to ship, just like a regular pre-order. Or you can just, you know, cancel them. And the cool thing about that is I have my own personal story that happened to me the other day. I ordered 3 of those X-Men 97 Sentinels. Well, over the past year, I was like, man, them things almost look kind of too cartoony for me. And I already have a HASLab Sentinel and a gang of other like 5 POA Sentinels that I can stack up and make it look like a Sentinel army, man. So I end up dropping them. I still think it's a cool toy or whatnot, but it's just not for me. Going back to what we'll talk about later on, Chris, with that Apocalypse, that's almost got too much of a cartoony look, but I can freak it, with him. So I did order him.
One thing we do need to say about this before we go on to the next thing is something that you and I had talked about several times over the last couple months that Classified needs to start doing is made to order shit. And this is finally a made to order item out of the Classified line.
Yeah. And you know what, man? I think maybe the HasLab was a guinea pig for that. Because they're doing it with all of them now. But some people and I agree with them. $1 billion company shouldn't have to do that. But as a businessman, I would. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I can't fucking knock them for that. You know what I'm saying? Let me try out this little test product and, maybe make sure 100% go through and see if they want this shit or not like that. So at the end of the day, it's not a bad thing on my end because every HasLab I got was actually worth it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was a pre-order or a HasLab. I mean, when it got to me, totally worth it. Every last HasLab I brought, there's none of them that's sitting up like, that was a dud.
So are you glad we're getting the ARTIC H.I.S. first, or would you have rather seen a Crimson H.I.S.?
No, I like this.
You do?
I like this. Yeah, I like this. It's got a little flavor with it, So, like I said,
look at that profile right there, man.
Yeah. No, it looks good, man. Like I said,
polarized. That's the word they used for the canopy.
For the window. Yeah.
Polarized.
Yeah. And we didn't get the full effect of that because it looked dull. Polarized, kind of like them fishing glasses and shit that be like, like you can't really see.
Yeah, Oakley glasses.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. Nah, man. I'm definitely feeling it. I'm definitely fucking with it. And it's all really right now about the price. Like I said, I guess the only downer on it is this plastic shit, over here. Why? I don't know. I think the colors look good. It's basically his tank. And I didn't get no pictures of it, but the back still opens up.
Right.
You still can store troops. I mean, like I said, 200 is my limit. And it's pressing it in. It's like, damn, why you do me like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, 150 would have been a lovely with a figure. So that means I'm getting a $25 figure, and then this, and this bullshit bust down. But that was like 125. I got a $25 figure, 150 altogether. I think that's totally worth it because the H.I.S. tank is way bigger than a fucking vamp, and that's $100. So you was about to say something.
Yeah, that was one thing I was wondering if they would do. We knew off tops that the lights were going to be a no-go, but I was curious if they would still let the back drop down and have that all kitted out. I was kind of wondering, since they're going to be dropping the price, that they might just make that a solid piece. So I'm glad to know that the back still opens up because that is a nice feature.
Yes, that is one of the best most unused features, I believe. You know what I'm saying? Not unused, but I guess on my end, I wish I wish I would use it more. But it's fucking awesome.
I've seen some dope pics over the last few years with the back from the back with it dropped down and like somebody walking down the ramp. I've seen some dope images, man.
Yeah, man. So like I said, another great vehicle. It's got the front and back view of it right here. The plate guard. I don't know if they said you still get both plate guards, but I don't know. Maybe I was looking at somebody saying that in the comments, but I actually like that they have the classified canopy instead of the original canopy.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it makes it pop, man.
Yep. And then like I said, the classified tank tread guards, man, those look way better than the other ones, man. So. Well, no, we'll see. We'll get some more information on this. I'm pretty sure shortly, and I'm almost thinking pre-orders probably go up between now and Thanksgiving.
You know what was kind of funny in the not the panel, but in the little recap they did, Lenny and the other dude, the bigger white guy, when they were talking about this, they said that they weren't going to show the figure right now.
Yeah.
They were going to wait till London to show it, and then an hour later, it was on display in the booth. So I bet somebody dropped the ball on that. I don't think
Well,
they didn't put the figure out on that one.
no, I
Unless
don't
they
think so.
changed their mind.
I think they meant to put it out. I just think he was just live and probably baffled some of his words, not thinking like he probably said it like, sometimes when I look back at stuff and I say live, I'm like, damn, I forgot to say a word or two. That sounded different. You know what I'm saying? Like it was taken out of context, but not taken out of context, but I forgot to add a but or an and, you know what I'm saying, and what I was saying, because sometimes I'd be trying to get my shit out too damn fast. And that's just me critically thinking, looking back at myself, like especially on camera or talking or anything. But when he said that, I'm like, because I almost think I thought I saw some pictures of that already, but and then I was thinking like, why wait till what's the name, to do that? Because I already kind of had knew it was gonna be like snow surfing or whatnot, but I think he just got his words just misconstrued, man, with that, because it was out there and I did hear him say that. And look, it ain't even nothing fucking special like that.
Right.
Like to wait to London, like it's gonna be something brand new. But okay. So looks like most people are feeling that. I think the biggest thing is, what is the price? Far as pre-order wise, you got a year to think about it. So they're not gonna take your money just now. It'll be a whole year before they charge this item. So, and you have 30 days to play around and switch up different configurations. You might start off with 1, 3, 2. You know how we do. So you got time. And you got options. One more picture of this. This looks really good right here. Like just more of a live. So like I said, I like to sometimes just see things live. And I can't knock the shit, man. I can't knock it. Let's get to the next thing that they talked about, digital renders. Now, I will say how I feel about this. And this is courtesy of Steve-O. Steve-O, man, I don't know what happened, man. I maybe guess you thought I was going on at 9:30, man, but my apologies, family. This is the Royal Guard. You know what? I'm fucking up. Let me go to the other picture first. Yes, this picture right here. Because that's the secondary kind of like version of it. But I'm not a big fan of the Royal Guard or Cobra Lie. I can really care less, but this is a good looking figure. Am I going to jump on this? I don't know, but it is tempting to mess around with, because I have worlds now that kind of deal with that. As far as like a bug, sci-fi type ordeal going on. Deluxe figure. I believe deluxe figures are going up to 40, right?
Maybe even. I don't know. I need to see where we land at, man. Probably even more north of that.
Nah, I can't see it more north than that. This ain't packing that much to be more than 40. But I think deluxe is going up. So I guess this would be a $34 figure. It might be between $38 $40. It looks massive though. You're not massive. He looks like a bigger character, a bigger, thicker body. Think it's Road Pig body? That is fucking Road Pig. Hold on 1 second. Is it?
He's got some thick old legs, bro.
I thought he had the same type shoulder pads, but who knows? He might be like that size though. That's what it comes off to me. Like he's
he's gonna be a big boy.
2 head sculpts, secondary helmet, set of wings, shoulder gauntlets. I mean, gauntlets for his arms with spiked bones. I can't think of that fucking word that everybody says. It starts with a P, but the shoulder pads. Got a big bone sword, and he also has like something to kind of herd people in, just like he had in the movie to grab you by your neck or something. I think he looks dope, man. What you think?
So again, I was never a Cobra Lie figure fan either, but I mean, we already are so far in. We need to complete the shelf. So why not? Why not go in on it, man? I like it, even though I'm not a Cobra Lie fan. And what I like about this is all the options you got. Again, you can buy 4 of these and make all 4 of them look different, man.
Yeah,
you got 4 different heads.
Yeah,
and this shows what a hypocrite I am, because And I'm not knocking Valiverse because I'm a shill for Valiverse just as much. I love their shit, but I always say I don't like their the dudes that fly around like this. I forget
Yeah,
what they're
that's
called.
what it reminded me of because of the bug shit, right?
Yeah, and I always say how much I don't like that, but when I see it on this, it doesn't really bother me, man, because it feels like it goes with this. You know what I mean? It feels like it's made for it, but.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it. You could have one dude. You could have a couple of these for flying around like aerial assault. You can have a couple like with just the heads just standing around looking up. I mean, there's a lot you can do with this right here.
Yeah,
You
man.
got, I think, you got a soft goods cape.
Yeah, so. Yep. That's even better, man. I think it's just a well put together figure, man, from a great line. And I did think about the Horde, whatever they name, not the Horde. They called the Hive or something with Valiverse. I'm like, you know what? Those things can probably finally have a home because I actually do like those figures. I think those figures are dope.
A lot of people do. A lot of people do.
I
never.
And
I'm glad they do. I'm glad they do. I want people to like what they like and buy what they like, man. Because I'm sure as hell going to buy what I like.
Yeah, oh yeah, most definitely, man. Like I said, at the end of the day, shit is it's always your money, and where where you want to put your money at, as far as a consumer, because at the end of the day, people don't pay for shit I got.
This can really this can really build your Cobra Live shelf out, man.
Yeah. It really could thicken it up on that end. As far as just like you say, filling it out, troop builders, to make a more impressive scene. Benji, what's going on with you, family? You know what? People were saying that the that Snow Serpent had a parachute. Does he? Or is that just the way his bag looks? He has those straps, on his leg and going across his shoulders. It just looks like a parachute. I don't think he does, though. I know that because he has the same look.
That's the way his figure is, man. But I don't think he ever came with a parachute, though, man. But he makes a good point. Like, why does he have all that rigging?
Yeah. It never crossed my mind, but it is like a parachute rigging. But that's the original figure. I'm talking about as far as classified line, like having that web gear going around his legs and shit.
I really like those heads, bro. The unmasked up at the top.
Yeah, it almost kind of reminds me of Mr. Negative, from that one movie, that was kind of like a graphic comic, where they had the smiley face and it was kind of like crying. What was that his name? No, Dr. Negative. Dr. something. Dr. Manhattan. That's what he was supposed to be. But it has a blue face like that. I don't know why I can't think of their name. Yeah, I'm way behind these comments. Good God Almighty. Okay, Steve, I see you finally in here, fam. Swarm Troopers. That's what. Okay, Swarm Troopers. Lego Star Wars kid says I can see Woody getting about 100 of these. You know what? But the thing about Woody, he buys a big bulk of what the army builder he likes. I don't think he gets like a whole bunch. I don't know if he's in the Cobra line. I've never really heard him say anything about it. I know he fucked because I brought one of the I brought a Nemesis Enforcer from him. So I don't know. But if he's into him, yeah, he'll probably get about 100. Okay, he's so Evil Dookie says no. The front of it is a reserve parachute. Now I believe Dookie was in the army.
Yeah,
it meant, but it's probably just some wacky GI Joe shit. Like fuck it, get this snow guy a parachute. Let me Benji Williams says that smiley face is creepy. The Watchmen, that's what that movie was. Watchmen, Dr. Manhattan, and that's what those blue faces. Let me go back to that. Remind me of. Let me blow this up a little bit. Hey, but Chris, yeah, who are these blue faces? Is that part of the army too?
Yeah, that's what they look like underneath the mask, man. Underneath the helmet.
Okay. It's been a minute since I watched that G.I. Joe movie. I really don't care too much for it. I definitely remember it from back in the day.
But they got the guy, remember Gobulus and Pythona's face? They fit right in with them.
Yes, and because Gobulus looks like that with that bald head and shit. And I remember my us having him as a kid as a toy and shit, man. So I can't wait to see what he's gonna look like. Be quite honest, it's interesting to me, man. I'm still not a huge fan of it, but Classified, man, I'm a fan of Classified and what they do. So they made me like characters. I
When I see these heads, the heads remind me of anybody in the group in the chat that watched is a Aliens fan from Covenant and Prometheus.
Prometheus remind me of the big guys from Prometheus.
It reminds me of the builders, the guys who created the everything, the big tall dudes. That's what the face reminds me of, man.
Okay, a couple guys asking, did we get Pythona? Yeah, I actually, man, Seagram walked so I could run, man. He's actually able to get me one. November 3rd is when everybody else can go up, and I'm gonna try to snag me another one then as well, because I wouldn't mind having actually 2 or 3 of those figures. Hey, you know what? We're gonna watch a small review of her as well. I think Mod Extra, I already got his YouTube page pulled up. We'll just take like 2-minute watch of it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's always good to kind of see figures live in person. All right. So I guess the end thoughts on this: great troop builder. Once again, Classified, making you have interest in figures or characters that you cared nothing about. You know what I'm saying? In the deep, dark corners of the world of G.I. Joe, pulling people like that in and just making you like them. All right, so we'll go to old Wolvie. This is for my Marvel Legends guy. Shout out to Steve-O again, man. I took your pick from Instagram. And Seagram, since you're not really a Marvel Legends guy, what you think about this? I'll let you go first.
Yeah, so I'm not a Marvel Legends guy, but I am going to get this one. And ironically enough, I just picked up that I ordered it from Amazon, the Weapon X version of Wolverine, where he's basically naked and he's got the helmet on and all that shit. I just ordered him because I got the Professor X in the green suit back over the summertime.
Yes.
So I'm gonna do a little thing where in my head canon, they're not Wolverine and Professor X. It's just Professor X is a dude in his helmet, mind controlling Weapon X on the battlefield.
Nice. That definitely be dope, man. Because like properties I have no huge attachment to or anything like that, but sometimes even in our own properties I do have huge attachment to. I kind of change the story around in my head, Candy, because that's what this is about, man. This is childhood hobbies transfer over into an adult hobbies, but what we do in our childhood, we probably had different things going on, or a guy who's a stud, you might turn him into a bitch, and what I'm saying, a guy who's a weirdo, you might have made him into a hero. So it's all about the playability, man, and the headcanon of things. But I think this is great.
It's from the same movie, right? Didn't he have this version in the Wolverine Origins? Wasn't he in both
the Weapon X? I mean, the Wolverine's Origins, the first one. I think in the beginning credits, and they always reference back to it. They show him going through different wars, like he fought in the Civil War, World War I, World War II, and then he was in Vietnam and shit. So yes, but as far as Wolverine, as far as even comic books going back, he's always kind of been affiliated with World War II. And that's the first time he met up with Captain America. He met Captain America back in World War II as well, and they did some things together, man. But
the first time I seen they dropped this about a couple months back, man.
Yes.
I told you right off the rip that I thought it was dope, man. I probably will get it. I got some stuff I want to do with it, man.
I want to point out something too, because what I was wondering about, he has an ab crunch in here. Because sometimes when they have these overlay coats, like a figure can't really get busy, but I still think he'll be able to crunch because he has this ab cut in here, and it looks like the strap kind of tucks in behind this belt. So that was my only thing. Like I want to kind of get busy with him as well. And like I said, this isn't far fetched, like a Wolverine, like they just tossed him in this. This is something like, damn, I can't believe you did make this. The only thing I don't like is I want to add some more wash on him, some shading, kind of rough him up a little bit. He's kind of looking a little bit too plasticky for me. Some areas like the coat, like that green coat needs some darkness on it. Pants need to be roughed up a brown a little bit. Boots need to be roughed up, and I think he'll be good to go. And even maybe take some red dye and kind of dye him, put some flush in his cheeks and in his hands. But that's on some far out shit. You know what I'm saying? But
it seems like he comes with a lot for a Marvel Legends figure. It seems like he's got a pretty big loadout, man.
He does. I like the way his claws look. It's kind of like that era, wrapped up. And he's got a younger look to him. Like this is a younger looking Wolverine right here. This looks like a Wolverine which Wolverine is. When I first started reading about Wolverine in the mid-90s, shit, he was already over 100 years old then. But as far as his face look, it looks like he's in his 20s, but he's probably like 60 right there.
Dude, the one head's looking like Elvis Presley in Las Vegas.
He does look like a young Elvis Presley right there, like right here.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about the end of Elvis Presley? Like
the one that had the big butt chops and the
yeah. He kind of
overweight.
You okay? Okay, I got you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But nice little. I don't know what type of gun this is. It almost looks like a Thompson or something like that, but it doesn't have a drum.
Well, the Thompsons did come like that too, man.
No, where you can still slip a magazine into them.
Yeah.
So it's that old school, you know what I'm saying, type machine gun, man. But knife, even got a fist for punching, just like a Joe. And like I said, I think he needs a little bit more wash or some things going on with him, and he'll fit right into your Joe collection, man. Or just, anything like military style, man. I think it's dope. And apparently I'm a Wolverine variant collector, and this will be another Wolverine variant that I collect. I can't get them all, but just like how you asked me about this one the other day, and I was just like, yeah, it's all right. Like they got a 2-pack 97 with the brown suit Wolverine. I don't know if I'm gonna get that.
Well, they make so many of them every year.
I know.
A lot of them look so similar at the end of the day, man.
Correct. And once you start dealing with, which Wolverine was always a great character in Marvel Legends as far as articulation, but once you start dealing with a lot of them, either you're gonna kind of get the same one, or you're gonna get one that's really not hitting like that, or you start kind of picking and choosing your battles. You want the premiums of the premiums, and that's where I'm at as far as Wolverine. But I think
that's what's cool about that one. It's so different.
Yeah, very different. And like I said, if he has great articulation, he could go down as one of the greats, because I don't ever remember a fucking World War II Wolverine ever. I mean, like I've been in collecting like 25 years straight. But hell, Pat punk ass one. He probably drunk. I ain't picking that up. Okay, calling me late like that. If he called me back again, it must be something. But he called me late. He must be drunk. All right. His Royal G. Okay. All right. Let's just go tread into some new water here. We're gonna go with Savage Crucible, man. I'm gonna let you go ahead and talk about this first picture. And this is New York City Comic-Con. So New York City doesn't have as much, I guess, showing off, because you already done seen what you kind of gonna see already at San Diego Comic-Con. But they still have to have some bangers. So what you think about this? What's going on with this, C?
I'm gonna be 100% real with you, man. I just started getting into Savage Crucible, and I know this is the newest wave that's going to be going up for pre-order pretty soon, but I really don't know too much about what is going on with these. I just seen them. I know me and you've been talking about them a lot. So
he looks like once a man Cobra Commander, to be quite honest with you.
I can see that, bro. What I liked about this wave is it's and the one previous this one, they're starting to do different shit. It's not just all lizards and reptilians now. They're starting to make all kinds of shit. But yeah, I mean that just their stuff just pops, man. I mean, look at the paint apps on that, and it's just different, bro. It does look like a fucking snake, man. Yeah. A snake man. What about you? The mouthpiece almost looks like a predator, though, unless I'm tripping. What's that?
It's a cool thing. Like I said, man, like Harbinger Studios, they got my vote. That's definitely a line. I can't get everything with them. They got a sea line that's coming up. I want to get the Octopus Captain because I seen him in real life last year and he looked real good, but I don't know if I want to go that route with them. I might hold off on that, and then maybe next year at Joe Fest. I mean, they always have stuff up, but some of these guys I seen, I definitely
there's a couple in this wave that I thought were dope, bro.
So it looks like people are feeling that. Soldado, Javier, what's going on with you, family? Are feeling that Wolverine as well, and kind of have the same idea, especially the ones who love Marvel Legends, putting that in with their G.I. Joe Classified collection. I just seen something back here that I wanted to address. Willie Springer says, did you know that the guys that Bobby Valor dropped his first half of season 6 on his website? Now I know you probably know about that.
Yeah, that's something we're going to be talking about in a few minutes.
Okay, so
you got that lined up, right? The Valor stuff,
the collage picture you sent me.
Yeah.
I got it.
Good call though, bro. We are going to get into that though.
Okay. All right. So yeah, but I'm liking this. Let's go on to the next one. This is pretty dope here. Savage Crucible, great articulation, great sculpt, great paint, great accessories. Definitely adult collectible. So that when they have a spike on their fucking gear, they got a spike on their gear. So watch your hands. It's like NECA. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, for real. Like this is straight up adult collectibles right here. And
this is one of the ones. This is one of the ones I really like, man. It's got like the Medusa head with all the snakes coming out the top. But he also has another head he comes with, which is just one big snake head. If you see between his legs, down there at the bottom, right there.
Oh, right here.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Look at that weapon, man.
Yeah,
I mean, that's when you was fighting, man. I mean, you up close and personal, man. Imagine somebody coming at you swinging that shit, bro.
Shit, that's hand-to-hand combat at his realest. And then he also has a Night Creeper sword too. You see this squiggly little sword?
He does have a Night Creeper sword. Good call,
bro. But man, like I say, man, with Savage Crucible, man, I think it's they at a good price. They are pricey at $50, but this could easily be in the $100 figure range.
Yeah, look at those paint apps, man. That just shit pops, bro.
Yeah, so great articulation, great scope, great paint apps. Figures feel great and sturdy. They had a problem with their feet with the first wave. Luckily, I wasn't around for that one. I did go back and buy some figures, but guess what? You can go on their website and buy those feet the proper feet without the toe hinge. Because sometimes I say toe hinge isn't for all figures, man. Sometimes it kind of works against you. And they're like $1 a piece, man. So I brought new feet for all my figures with this. But great company, great third-party company.
Speaking of toe hinges, did you see where the Star Wars is starting to get into that with the toe hinges? Their new Mandalorian figure has toe hinges on it.
They need to do some other shit too, though. I like Star Wars figures for what they are. They just
I do too, man. My dad's in town from Chesapeake, and I was showing him my toy room and stuff, and he was really amazed with it. And we were talking about Star Wars because that's all I collected when I was a kid was Star Wars and G.I. Joe. And I was telling him I wish I could get into Star Wars, man, but I just ain't got enough bread to. Because if you get into Star Wars, they got so much IP. I just can't do it, man. And I don't have the space, number one, and I'm not trying to spend money like that. But
yeah. I mean, after a while, it's just kind of almost like beating a dead horse. I mean, I'm not even trying to knock anybody who collects Star Wars. Just for me, It just seems like it's kind of like same stuff repeated, run of the mill. Because I got some great Star Wars figures, man, but I had to cap it on them. And the ones I got, I do like. Matter of fact, I thought about keeping these stormtroopers that I had, man, but I think I'm gonna sell them off, man. So we'll see what's up. But
So I do know this one. This one is that one we
twin.
talked about, a few weeks back. Yes, sir. Yeah.
You know who I finally know who they remind me of. I don't know if you remember this rock band in the '90s called Gore, and they dressed like that. And they used to have these big skull helmets on. That's how they performed this shit, like these big robotic suits. Not robotic, but it's almost like puppeteer suits, but they were like skeleton bones. All my hardcore rock and roll heads, I know you got to know Gore. The only reason I know about them because in Beavis and Butthead, they used to get amped when Gore used to come on. They be playing. They what up? And they like all they costumes kind of made like of bone shit, just like this. You know what I'm saying? It was a cool concept, man. It was just it's one of them bands. You're like War and shit. I'm like, God damn, you motherfuckers extreme with this shit. Let me go to the. I know somebody remember War. Yeah, the Red Troopers make excellent H.I.S.S drivers if you swap the heads. War's still around. Scooter J said. Oh, now I went to Hustle, but yeah, the Red Troopers, man. Yeah, okay. But yeah, man, getting back to this right here. I like it. I think I'm gonna get this Barbarian, and even more so, I'm gonna get it because it looks like War. So just something different. Like I said, I gotta pick and choose my battles. I got Who Man. I still like Who Man. I think Who Man is dope. When I'm making a choice, I'm making sure I'm making the right choice. I like his armor. I like the gold paint on it. I like his extra head sculpt, man. And you know,
with the eyes, man, dude.
Yeah.
He looks like he's ready to fuck somebody up with them eyes, bro.
Yeah. That shit is fire, man. So you know, I'll just kind of pick and choose my battles with this, but dope head sculpt, man. That's definitely something I would probably buy in multiples. Another snake guy. So I guess they going up against snake guys this time instead of like the lizards, which is pretty dope. I like this right here. I wish I could have got another Como of the Isle. He was like kind of one of the Lemurians that was like a half human, half, you know, lizard guy. But as you can see here, man, all the figures, they spare nothing. You know, they give it they all on all of them. Okay, so another barbarian guy right here.
I think that's from the Frazetta family. Whatever, you know, the Frazetta people. I forget how what it's called. Frazetta. That's another character from the Frazetta.
Okay.
Frazetta line, or Frazetta, whatever the kids are, whoever hold the publishing rights now. I forget what they call themselves. But you know the Conan shit.
And that's what it looks like. I was just about to say he looks like one of them guys that is loyal to Conan. Yeah, that's exactly what that looks like. But that's what all this is. Like, you know, loincloth shit, man. And like I said, I seen those I forgot the name of that company, but Loyal Subjects, and I seen that Conan figure last week, and I was like, you know what, I actually like that. And I think it would fit in good with Savage Crucible. No, Crucial Taunt. I was trying to think, is Savage Crucible the name of Wayne's girlfriend, Tia Carrera in Wayne's World? But that was Crucial Taunt, I believe, the name of that band. Yeah.
Dude, you got talking way back, man. Wayne's World. I forgot that even existed, man.
Man, that was that shit, man. Yeah, Crucial Taunt. That was the name of her band, Tia Carrera. All right, so that's Savage Crucible for all my my third party guys, man. A great brand for people who haven't got a chance to deal with that. Okay, let's get back into some more G.I. Joe talk. You showed me this the other day, but we're gonna get back to it. But Big Lob, the actual figure, I don't know if we got a chance to look at that the other day, but looks good. I'm feeling this. I seen him in the booth. He is tall. He's probably like Serpentor tall. They say he's bigger than Serpentor, so if that's the case, he's fucking huge.
I think they said seven inches, man. Didn't they say he's pushing 7? He's his height's supposed to mimic 7 feet. Is that what they said? I heard the number 7 in there somewhere. He's either a 7-inch figure or his reference is supposed to mimic him being 7 foot tall. You know, like when they do the height adjustment.
Let me pull this up right here. Lonzo Wilkinson, what's going on with you, fam? He hit me the other day. I don't know if oh yeah, he commented on the channel and he was like, appreciate the love, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah,
Keep
for real.
Banging out those customs, fam. You and Major Marcus Warren, y'all kind of like when I see one
great
you,
work, awesome work.
Yeah, I see one from you, I see one from him, I see one from you, I see one from him. Keep banging it out, man. Keep putting in that work, family. Like for real, man. I have no problem showing love or shouting you out, man. I'm glad you checking me out. To be quite honest with you, man. So much love to you, fam. Thank you. Let me just because I'm way behind on comments. It's a packed night tonight. It's like over 40 something people here. Hey, yo, give me a like. If you ain't subscribe, man. Mostly now I just been doing lives. Should have some time to fit in some videos, but if not, if your first time fucking with me, go back to the backlogs. Plenty of videos there that need some boosts as well. Plenty of custom videos, plenty of figure reviews and stuff like that, man. Or just just messing around with my toys. But thank you for stepping in here. Says speaking of the toe hinge, Storm Arena's True 112 by Storm Collectibles hit pistol squats like hot knife through butter. I wish the Joes could pose like that. Storm Collectibles has great articulation, man.
But that's why I brought up the new Mandalorian having the toe hinge, because if they're starting to do it with that, it's very possible they'll start introducing it into the Joe line eventually, or hopefully.
I couldn't understand what you were saying here, Scooter J. He says, any suggestions for a body that would be good for a Starshine body from ROM Space Knight? The second cool one, not the mop top. I don't understand what that is. Evil Dookie says he's 7 inches. Yep, man, that's pretty huge, man. But Big Lob looks good.
His arms are bulky too, man. I thought maybe his arms would be slender, but he's got some guns on there, bro.
Yeah, he seems like a big boy. He seems like he's a nice guy. He's power forward and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? He's got the body for it. Gun Bunny, salute. What's going on with you, family? Oh, wow. He says, yeah, I took into account the difference in body types and made my his cockpits to accommodate all the sizes Amigo guys can fit. Damn. You can put a fucking Barbie in your shit. Fucking. All right, but let me pull that down, man, so everybody can get a clear.
I love Big Lob, man. There's the only note that I would give on this figure is the knife they gave Big Lob. I wish they would have gave that knife to Hit and Run, because the knife they gave Hit and Run that goes into his backpack, it doesn't really give that vibe that the original one did. But that's the only note I would give, man. This figure hits all the key points, man.
Yeah, and you didn't have to do too much. It's right in the pocket. When I kind of looked at him in his face from different angles, I only pulled this picture right here. He kind of looks like the original guy, kind of face. And then, like I said, they updated the haircut. That was major.
Which was needed.
Yes. And as a black man, he has my approval. He has my official stamp of approval. His haircut game nice. His gear is straight. But just overall, as an action figure, though, all around, man, he's right in pocket, man. And another great addition to the classified line, man. Which is so diversified, man. Like this shit is like crazy when you start sitting up thinking about it, man. But you got
something,
bro.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, dog. But
No,
one thing that a lot of people have been pointing out, and it didn't even dawn on me, man. But they got him rocking the same number as Bazooka. What's up with that? Why does he rock the same number as Bazooka? Is there a significance to the number 14 in the Joe world?
I don't know. And then I was watching the Full Force podcast yesterday, and they was trying to see if it was like he my man from Full Force said it looks more like a Washington Bullets jersey, but people were trying to say just because it was a red jersey, was that like an ode to Jordan? But when
It
this guy
reminded me of
came
an
out,
old school Falcons jersey, man. Atlanta.
yeah, just with the yellow on and then the white and blue ribs on the arms, that looks like a Washington Bullets, like the original Washington Bullets with the red. It's got the
They
two
had
orange.
yellow. They had
Um,
yellow in the. I know they had red, white, and blue, but they have yellow.
no, 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 no. That part right there. That part right there. You know what that part reminds me of a McDonald's All Star, high school All
Yes.
Star game.
Yeah, you are
That's
exactly right.
that's
Yep.
that's what that looks like.
Hell yeah.
Um, but and I don't know why they were saying Jordan, because by the time when this figure came out, Jordan was still making his bones. You talking about
They
at
didn't
like
even want.
87,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? Like Pistons was still running shit, you know. So
Isaiah Thompson. Yep, that's what I was
yeah,
about to say.
yeah, and you know Magic
Isaiah
and Bird was
Thomas.
still around. So no, it's not that. I guess it's just a mix of everything, but it looks just like a McDonald's All Star jersey to me. But plenty of room for customizing because he's such a plain figure. If you want to take some goof off and take them numbers off, I'm pretty sure you probably could. Not a starting lineups jersey, so it has an ab crunch in there. You know, in the middle, you can see right here. Like I said, this is the only picture I pulled of him. But up in this area here, you definitely can. I like the GI Joe stamp on there. Grenade launcher. That is what they said. So he's right in the park. He's got what he's supposed to have. And kind of then some a little bit, you know. So
Do you want to talk about the shoes?
yeah, let me
Gotta
switch
be the
over.
shoes.
Yeah, so the shoes look a little bit better than what I thought. And I know why you said they look like Wallaby, because they almost kind of look like those kind of boot shoes. Like, you know, a Nike boot, you know what I'm saying? Or a duck boot or something like that. It almost kind of, not necessarily a duck boot, but it kind of almost has that loafer slash. I don't know if I want to be a loafer or if I want to be a basketball shoe. You know, some people wear kind of type of shoes and shit like that. But with the Joe symbol on here, it's a lot better than what I thought. Me personally, those red Nikes that your boy Luca was wearing in the starting lineups, I'm gonna try to pop the shoes off of his feet and put them on and see how that look, being that he has a red jersey, and you know, try to throw some red Jordans on his feet. But you know, decent.
They look like some designer shoes, man. He's got the joggers on. They got the white socks showing just like a socks would with the joggers, man. I mean,
yeah. So yeah, you got them young boy joggers on and shit, which is cool, man. But to be honest with you, you should be able to plug some starting lineup shoes into his feet. You was asking me how I did it the other day. Those you heat those up, those will come off, and it's just like a little peg. Trying to figure out, like it what's on the bottom of the feet is kind of like the same peg that's on like hands when you pop them out.
So where do you think it pegs at? Do you think it pegs at the shoe line, the sock line, or at the jogger? Where the jogger?
Well, you're gonna have this sock, and then in this area right here, it kind of goes in like an L. Like that peg is gonna shoot into the shoe like that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that peg is gonna be all up in here. So you kind of gotta plug them in. But man, I'll show you one day. It's not as hard as you think, though. All you gotta do is heat them shits up, and they pop off just like hands, basically. Yeah, just the shoe won't have the peg. The leg will have the peg, and the shoe will have the hole. The shoe will be the female.
I got you.
The leg is the male end, man. But easy to do. Far as shoe wise, they straight. I'm glad they didn't give them boots. This makes more sense. More of a sneaker type boot, and I think it's dope that he's got the GI Joe thing on there. And shit, you can pop his shoes off and maybe pop somebody who has their pants leg over their boot. Maybe you could pop that on another Joe or something. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, plug and play shit, man. This
is dope, but it also would have been dope too to see like some olive drab cargo pants with some yellow, like something that looked like some yellow Timbs. That would have been cool too, man. But this definitely hits. I'm happy with this.
Yeah, man. I am too. Hustle says the legacy police officer gonna pull Big Lob over for sure. It says the updated hairline throwback jersey. Atlanta Hawks. J Mac, what's going on with you, family? Yeah. I forgot the name of that guy, but Dookie is right. As Bazooka numbers was really mimicked after a Patriots guy, the quarterback Steve Grogan in the 80s. So I don't know why Lob got 14. Maybe it was like, well, shit, man. Look, fucking Bazooka got 14. They probably did that, within them. Just this guy 14 too as well.
Evil Dookie's coming with all the knowledge tonight, man.
Yo, Scooter J, appreciate you coming in, man. He says Cripes got to learn shit for work later, guys. Yo, catch us on the rebound, fam. Even Dookie says I rock big lob shoes. They're not a bad looking shoe. They're not. Andrew says he gave us an update on Cold Slither. He says, I'm not even going to front. Cold Slither killed it on stage tonight in New York City. I wish I was there. To be quite honest with you, I damn sure wish I was there.
That's cool how they brought him back out, man. They could have just made it an SDCC thing and been done with it, man. But they brought him out to New York too, man. Gave him another gig. That's pretty cool, bro.
Yeah, man. That's where it's at, man. Krusty Old Crow says, hey man, great time for some good listening while I put away figs. Hey, salute to you, Krusty. Appreciate you, brother.
That's what it's about.
It says 14 on Big Lob is for Larry Doby, a baseball player with Cleveland. Why him though? Because I can understand the Patriots because that's where Hasbro's located at, New England. But Cleveland
maybe the designer, it was one of his homeboys, or maybe something that happened at the time. But hey, again, Evil Dookie dropping the knowledge for us, man. Appreciate you, Evil Dookie. He's coming with it, man.
Yeah, no problem. Where is he from? Is he from Cleveland, or they was kind of saying he was from Chicago? Let me see. Okay, so we got that. Let's talk about renders. Crazy Legs coming out, the original. And if you guys, it's kind of fuzzy to see, I had to take this picture off my TV when I was watching it. But that's the way I haven't seen a picture other than this on the internet, so everybody did that. What you think about Crazy Legs, Seagram?
I definitely had this guy in my original collection. I do like him, but I like the Night Force colorways a lot better.
I do too.
I'll tell you, when I think of Crazy Legs, though, I always think of Outback because I had the Outback 2-pack of Crazy Legs and Night Force when I was a kid. So in my mind, I always think of them together. And that's what I really want, man. I really want that Outback Night Force, man. So even though we're talking about Crazy Legs, I really want that Night Force Outback.
Yeah, that would be great to go in my collection of custom Outbacks, and my Outbacks I got already, and then another Hasbro Outback. That'll be freaking awesome. I hate the regular eyes on the regular Outback. He kind of looks goofy. That old man Outback is nothing to fuck with. I'll tell you that right now. That is.
Well, that whole wave though was kind of funny.
It was.
It had like Cover Girl. It had like the Crimson Bat. It was just a weird wave back then.
The only thing that saved his ass is that amazing Outback buck, but that head sculpt was whack. That was about the best thing that came. Well, no, because the buck came before that because they had Tiger Force Outback. So Crazy Legs, great figure. It's probably gonna be the same figure from the HasLab, just colorway is kind of wild, but we'll see. Still great figure though, and who knows? We haven't seen the render, we haven't seen the live product, so things can change. Crimson Guard female. I think this is fire right here. What you think?
Well, like we were talking a few weeks back, I thought for sure we would get a Crimson Guard Immortal before we got the female, but
I'll take a female.
But a female, we need more females in the line. I heard somebody say the head might come off as a helmet. That would be kind of cool. I can't remember who I heard say that, but that would be cool.
Helmet.
Yeah, like the helmet coming off and having like a face underneath.
That's what's up, though. That'll be dope. The crazy part about it is I wonder where did this artwork come from? Like, where did this come from? You know what I'm saying? Somebody said it almost looks like Clone Wars artwork. So I'm trying to just think what made them grab this GI Joe media. But at the end of the day, though, Crimson Guard, all the females we got are either in blue, black, or gray. No females in the red side of the Cobra Army. My biggest thing is I see these heels here, them stilettos. Hope she can stand up if that's gonna be like what she's gonna be in. Like those Baroness boots. But we'll see. We'll see.
That would be cool though, man, to get some female Crimson Guards to go with the Crimson Guard Baroness. That would be some dope picks.
Yeah. And or just the some females to bolster up that red side of that army, because this classified has been going to so many different things and in and out of different things. We forget about a lot of stuff. Like who the fuck has thought about Python Patrol in the past year? Have you?
I have, because I've been working on my shelves, but I've been setting up my Python Patrol shelf.
But just waiting for something like that to drop. Waiting. What I'm saying is we're going in so many different avenues.
Yeah,
of this thing. It's hard to like think about all the great shit that that's around and out there, man. And classifiers, shit about to go into over 200 figures, and I was looking at that full force, and I easily could have counted about 50, 60 more figures, coming next year. So, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah,
it's a lot.
That's what's so wild about this whole thing. You look at how much we've already gotten, but then you look at how much still they can still do.
Yeah.
There's so much that can still be done, man.
Yeah, because you haven't even gotten into like cesspool and the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like that was kind of like my era of G.I. Joe. Like, start getting into the early 90s, 92. I think that's when cesspool came out. Yeah, 92. Maybe the earliest, maybe 91. But it was around that time. And I had that figure as a kid. But then I think about what he could be at classified. He looked like John Lithgow, though. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about, man.
Yeah, from what was that, Footloose and shit like that. He always plays the bad guy. But let's talk about Zap though. What you think about this? You ready for this? This is part of your original 13, right?
Man, didn't Zap have like the pencil thin mustache back in the day? Was that the one with the pencil thin mustache?
This is kind of before my time right here. So like that original 13, like my original motherfuckers is like probably like around the 85 time. That when I think about original G.I. Joe. Now this, like I was born in 83. You know what I'm saying? So to have a deep connection to these guys, I don't, man. It's like I said, it's like aura has different eras, man. G.I. Joe has to be one of the greatest fucking toy lines like ever besides Barbie. It was made to combat Barbie. When I sit up and think about it.
No, it's cool. We need more OG 13. We need to go and get that over with. It's time. We're about to be starting our 6th year of classified, so it's time to get these OGs knocked out.
Yeah.
But it shows you. We were just talking about Bazooka. This was the original Bazooka dude on the team, man, and that's what's cool about how the line had developed. They started out with like Rock and Roll was a heavy gunner. You had the drivers. You had the Flash with the laser weapon. You had Bazooka, and they remade these figures, but as alternate. They brought in new characters, but doing the same role as the OG 13. So that's one thing that's cool about. They could have just kept making a new Flash or a new Zap every year, but they added to the rosters doing the same job.
The crazy part about it is the roster got bolstered and got bigger because they was trying to sell more figures, just like Transformers. I believe I heard a rumor in that's why everybody died in that Transformer movie, because they wanted to get rid of them motherfuckers so we could sell you these new figures or these new characters. And I believe that's probably what the same thing was going on with G.I. Joe, man. Like, I'm not saying these guys died, but like who's them boys that just Short Fuse, Steeler, and Clutch, how they just say, hey, nah, man, we're going to stay back in this alternate world. And you ain't never see them motherfuckers again. You know what I'm saying? Like, so because they had some new motherfuckers we was going to bring in to show you these through the cartoon. and sell you those figures, man. So that's dope within itself, you know. Just kept evolving, really chasing greed, but what they didn't know, they built this fucking Marvel Universe roster of all these different characters, man. All right, so Zap, I'm definitely down for that. I'm down for original 13. I want Short Fuse and Steeler. I want this guy right here because I have all the everybody else. You know,
what is confusing? What is confusing about all this shit is they said these are gonna be on the retro card.
Yeah,
and I like the retro card. I do, man. But man, there's no like reason to their logic of what's a retro card and what's
like
I think we all feel that way. I mean, if this is a retro card, Steeler and Short Fuse should have been on a retro card.
And peep it, the ARTIC bats. Remember that big fiasco with Big Bad Toy Store and all that, right? They took my order and put it on the back end of just like my last order, and it's for like December 2026. I'm trying to figure out, like, are they going to issue out the same boxes, or are they going to put them shits on a retro card? You know what I'm saying? And that's what that's going to be. So I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. Shout out once again. Damn, I just drew a fucking blank. Damn, I can't think of my man's name, man. Who let me get them ARTIC bats? Damn. I can't think of Sam. I'm sorry, man. You know who you are. You know who you are. It's gonna come to my head because
and then the having the Crimson female on there, she wasn't even a original character, man.
Exactly. That's another thing I was thinking.
I could see Crazy Legs because he should look pretty much like what he did back in the day.
Jukebox Hero. He sent me some ARTIC bats, man, a couple years ago, man. I appreciate that. Be honest with you. Those are the only ones I was missing through 1 through 100. I still need to get a one min on card, which I'll find it somewhere someday. But that's all I'm missing through the 1 through 100. So let's hop to some Valorverse news. Let's talk about this right here. What's going on with this right here, Seagram? I know you know something about this.
So November 7th is supposed to be the big day for this. He has them up on the website right now. So he's getting it ready, but you can't like put it in your cart. You can't order it. It's just got to come in soon when you go to the website. But it's a good sign because it's we know it's in the works and we got a little bit of time. We all got hit pretty hard the last few weeks. So, we're still about a month out from November 7th. So I was going on here and tallying up because you can see what they cost on the website right now. So I was on there tallying up. I want 3 of this. I want 2 of that. I want 5 of this. So I was getting all my numbers ready. So I knew exactly where I was going to be at come November 7th.
I'm just trying to clean up some comments right quick, man. Ken Matinee, the sneakers remind me of some old Nike ACG sneaker boots. That's exactly what I said. Okay. This is what Evil Dookie said. Big Lob was from Cleveland. Okay. All right. I knew he had to be.
So you're right. I did hear somebody say Chicago on another podcast.
Yeah. Well, he addressed that as well. It says number 14 always been the jersey number on Big Lob and Bazooka. Yeah. We're trying to find the origins of that too, Hustle. Hustle also, yes. Crazy Legs was the dude I had to send back for QC issues. They did send me another one. It was a couple of months later. Krusty Old Crow says, I'm with Seagram on that. Every new Night Force figure makes me feel like they know how bad I want Outback. I want them too. I didn't have that. Didn't know nothing about that back in the day when it came out, but I'm an Outback fanatic right now in the classified line. Originally, but then they switched him to Chicago for some reason.
So both are right.
Yep. Andrew Davis said, get to hang out with Emily and Liddy. That's what's up. Says so many Laura 343 fans are chomping at the bit. All right. So, okay. And we're going to go through this Valorverse stuff. I just wanted so many comments coming in. I'm just trying to keep up with some, because I like like to show the people in the comments some love too, man. Sometimes they answer some of our questions. Sometimes we answer some of their questions. And
Dude, I mean, there's not one thing on here that I do not want. Like usual, I'm getting all this, and I'm like I said a few minutes ago, I'm glad we got a little bit of time to space it out.
yeah. For me, bazooka, that's one of the ones I wanted. This bazooka pack right here up to the top, far left. Valorverse guns packs is always great with me. Backpacks, I could pass on them. This one right here, this Lima weapons pack. I guess this is more of a shotgun weapon pack with assault rifles. Got a few Uzis right there. Sawed off shotgun. I actually like this. This right here,
that Lima pack. You can't fuck with that one, man.
That's that shit right there. I need that. Be honest with you, when I sit up and think about it, because them two Uzis look good, and that sawed off looks really, really good. And I like pistol grip, shotty, and this pump action. This right here is pretty much, man. I hate to say,
I feel like we got all that. That's the weakest. Out of everything on this drop, that's probably the weakest one. But it's still good to have some extra weapons.
Yeah, but if you got if you're a Valorverse, weapons guy like I am, I got the weapons 10. I feel like I got this over 100 times. But this shotgun, this Lima, is definitely on my list. So bazooka, Lima. I could pass on the backpacks, but they're decent. They're decent looking.
Let me tell you why I like the backpacks, because I have so many of their troop builders.
Mm-hmm.
Like I
put the hands and stuff in there.
Well, not that, but it just spreads out that the gives each one of the builders a little different look and gives you more options. Like the backpacks with the phone, you can give them something else to do now. Like they're making a phone call, squatted down, making a phone call. So it just gives that shelf more of a different look for the figure, so they don't all look the same. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No doubt, man. And like I said, I'm just not with any of my figures. I don't like that top heavy back. So I'm not a huge backpack guy, but these do look good. And like I said, they have more functionality actually than GI Joe. You can actually store stuff inside of them. Well, what I want to figure out is what's going on the Special Warfare and Raider Battalion. These just look like regular.
We talked about those. We talked about those a few weeks back. So right now they're just your basic troop builder. They just come, the ones that just come with the buck, the hands, 2 heads, and the gun. And then the 10 set you were just talking about that we all got like a couple years ago that had like all the weapons and blast effects. He's got the new 10 coming out before the end of the year, and it's going to be all tactical vest and stuff like that will go with these figures right here. But these are very similar. I mean, if you've been collecting Valorverse since day one, it's the new body, it's the new buck, but we got some colorways that are very similar to this. Like we got a all black one. We got the olive all green one. These are more of a two-tone. So it's similar, but it is different.
Yeah. Like I said, it's really, when it comes to that, it's like, what's your choice? I've been trying to figure out, do I want to fuck with this Infantry Commando 2.0? I think it looks pretty good. Day of the Dead, Sidewinder, that's really that's probably the number one thing. Just like my man Hustle said, that I'm probably looking at. Now that I see that Lima pack, I want to grab that. I want to grab 2 of those. And that bazooka, this Day of the Dead, which I think when we did talk about a couple of months ago, that's kind of where I settled at, on what I want. I have the first Infantry Commandos. These are better. They look better. The first ones wasn't bad. But I don't know if I want to go down that wormhole or dealing with. I not saying I got a lot of troops that look like this, but I got a large influx of fucking troops from GI Joe, Monster Force, and Valorverse that look like this. I gotta cap it off somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But Day of the Dead, Sidewinder, that shit right there. I gotta get that. That shit looks dope as hell.
I think that's the same weekend as Legion Con.
Okay, so what's that?
The plan is to let the items go live the same day as the con.
Okay.
If I read it correctly.
All right, but yeah, that's pretty much what's coming up from Valaverse. This right here, I got this off Steve-O page, but just another female buck from Monster Force.
That's the one we were talking about. That's the Red Riding Hood.
The Red Riding Hood. I thought that. Looks pretty good, man.
Got titties nice though, man.
Yeah, I know. I was saying, nice little frame on her and shit. Big melon titties. Ass.
Pythona got some titties too, don't she? God damn.
Who that?
Pythona. They put a rack on Pythona too, man.
Yeah, they got her titties out and shit. So, but these figures right here, Monster Force is a great line. We haven't seen any females from them. Now that I think about it. But so man, I can't wait to see the females coming out of Monster Force. But just a great render, so ain't too much to elaborate on. Once again, I know they did good by releasing it. That's what I want to talk about. Releasing their product, but we need to see some more. You got to keep coming with it. You got to keep scoring points. It don't stop. But I thought the ARTIC H.I.S.S would have a more of a bold paint, camo paint like this. This wouldn't have looked bad on it either. For that, the light gray up against that. But is this something Fans Hobby is about to do?
It's the same one we already got. Yeah, this is the new colorway. So they did the olive green one. Colorway. They got the Tiger Force one, and then this one. But yeah, when we first heard, that's what I was thinking too, that it would look more like this, the ARTIC H.I.S.S.
Mm-hmm.
And it might, maybe it still will. But that ain't the finished product that we're seeing of the H.I.S tank. Maybe once we get it in hand, maybe it will pop more in person. But this really pops right here. And that blue and yellow just really sets it off, man.
Yeah. This looks good. I think I'm gonna fuck with that. I don't know if that's gonna be the Joe Fest exclusive next year, or something they just gonna drop. But I'm gonna fuck with that, because the reason why I have been contemplating, do I want another of the Tiger Force joints? I'm like, yo, nah, you don't need another one, man. Like, chill. Do I want the green one? Nah, you didn't pick up the green one the first time, motherfucker. You said you didn't like it. So I'm just almost trying to force myself to grab another one of these, and I don't have to now because I like this one. I think this is dope. They got a winter theme going on and shit now, so I'm gonna fuck with that. I like it, and it's not a bad price. This is like they charge $125 for these joints. They got lights in them, plenty of room, different capabilities on them, man. And it's a sturdy product too. That Tiger Force one I got. Matter of fact, I'm about to grab that shit right now while we talking.
I used to have one in my toy shelf in this room. I looked down and I was going to grab mine, but I moved it to the other room.
Oh, shit. Put my lights out. All right. I haven't picked it up in so long.
And it has a nice weight to it, too. It don't feel cheap when you hold it. If anybody who has one of these knows what I'm talking about, they feel right, man. You got some product you pick up and it just feels like it's cheap. This actually feels like it was made with love, man.
Yeah, it does feel right. When you grab it. I'm trying to figure out what the damn lights button now. Okay, yeah. I had a little problem like hooking. I had to kind of reshift my lights on it, but it's a dope plane, man. And like I said, you can do it to the original one. I actually like it with the wings kicked out like that.
Yeah, I got mine configured old school.
Yeah, I like it. Because like the Skyhawk was like never one of my favorite vehicles I remember from G.I. Joe, but I actually like it with the wings kicked out. It gives it more of a flying vehicle look, rather than that short look, which is actually the correct look on it. But it's fire though, man. Another great vehicle from Fans Hobby. But so they say it's coming soon.
I wonder if they'll give us some more All Strikers, or not, whatever that, they don't call it that, but their version of the All Striker. So if they're doing this, their third colorway for this, so you got to imagine they'd probably give us more colorways on their version of the All Striker too. Wouldn't you think?
Say that one more time. I was looking at the comment. You said.
So this is our third colorway now for the Air Eagle, and they just did their version of the All Striker. I can't remember what they're calling it. but right now we just got it in the green. So since they're doing this multiple colorways with this, you got to imagine they'd probably be giving us other colorways for that car too.
Yeah, I would think so. I like I said, I'm not a big fan of the car. But yes, I mean, if it was a hit like that, then yes. They did that was great thinking with that. And like I said, this is how I thought the H.I.S.S was look. This goes in with the Snowcat. This goes in with the Arctic assault tank, which they probably knew that shit anyway, because they work in the toy industry. They probably had insider information. Everybody's working in this big pot, this big whirlpool and shit, which is great for everybody. To be quite honest with you, because just like how we was talking the other day, those new steel core figures that Bobby Valor put out with the vac metal heads. We got the Van Helsing, the Nightshade. Then you got then you got the Steel Brigade from Hasbro, and now I can put all through three of those different things together and kind of make them one squad. Be quite honest with you, man. And it's
with the blue, green, and gold head. Yeah,
you could totally see this in a fucking scene with those Arctic Kiss, a Snowcat, and this and flying through the air. Like it's forget about it. It's over with. But great vehicle. Like I said, doesn't have a date, coming soon. So keep your eyes peeled for Fans Hobby. I know a couple of cats in the comments was really digging that, like how I like it. I think it's dope. But let me just hit stop sharing right quick, and we'll take a look at this one here. I don't know why.
That background keeps fucking with me, man. Seeing everybody walking around.
I don't know why my damn thing does this, man, but trying to get it to where both of us our things are a little bit bigger, man. But fuck it though.
The dude in the middle looks like he's looking right at us, man.
I switched it up, man. I that was one of the episodes of the table I was working on, man. But and it's one of the clips I haven't used yet, and I was like, I forgot. I said this would be a good background. There's a lot of shit going on. But this is that Tiger Force one, man. And like I say, like we were saying, light, get all that for 125, man. I mean, I had to go in there and fuck with them a little bit. They got a little loose, but feel sturdy, great vehicle. Who knows if Class 5 is going to make one? I really don't give a shit. And if they do make one, who knows how long it'll take to afford to get the Tiger Force? Who knows? They don't know. They might do a Tiger Force one first. I'm surprised they haven't did this shit yet.
Nah, yeah, you're right, man. You would have thought that would have been one of the first ones.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised they haven't done the Fane yet.
Exactly. So some of these smaller in the cut vehicles that you could do, they just haven't attempted yet. But like I say, like if they ever come out with their tank, I've already got a Hunter. So that Mobat, like I probably wouldn't fuck with it. I'm already got a Hunter tank. So some of this stuff they just give me the opportunity for other companies to come in and do what they need to do. But let's take a look at we're gonna take a look at Pythona just real quick. And just get a live look at her, because I know everybody hasn't received her yet. This guy's from Scotland, I believe, Mod X. He's got her in, and I just kind of wanted to just take a little peek.
Visual experience, but that's just one of 3 review areas that I do. Let's now take a look at her in terms of articulation and posability, shall we? And as usual, folks, because it's fairly standard G.I. Joe classified series, articulation, and some folks aren't as interested in seeing that part of the review, I put chapters in. There's timestamps down below, so if you want to jump ahead, take a look at the accessories and added value, you can do. I'm back, and then it's pegged in at the shoulder stroke armpit with the hinge.
Shit is amazing, man.
360, like so. And you can T-shape her out like that. Swivel at the top of the bicep and tricep there. Pinless double elbows that'll get you up to there. Pegged in hands that can swivel all the way around at the wrist. And then both the trigger finger ones that come out the box have got up and down hinges on them. Moving down into the torso, you can see it's the barbell joint that sits there under her boobs. And then you've got the ball joint here in the waist. So she's got a bit of crunch forward, bit of crunch back, and a lot of swivel and twist at both those points there. And coming down into the hips and the groin, it's the G.I. Joe Classified Series drop-down joints in the legs, so you can get a good forward like that. and Russian ballet are out like that. It's got a swivel at the top of the thigh. Finless double knees that will get you up to there. No boot cut in here at all. Not even one sort of hidden away down the bottom here, which is a little bit of a shame. And then a hinge and rocker on the ankle stroke feet.
Your father knows about saving money. Everything I've had since
it does. It does. I'm gonna just show a little bit.
So the articulation's a thumbs up as well, folks. Solid articulation. We know they do a female book pretty well on the G.I. Joe Classified, but if you want to, then you can do. Then the second ponytail is basically just a shorter cut. Just a shorter cut there that sits a bit higher up. But the quality of the sculpt is the same.
Your earrings really pop,
piece there. In the purple, looks really, really nice. And then we've got this wide selection of kind of Cobra, Lari, organic-y creature weaponry things, and a massive gem for the figures. And to get us started, what is the obvious display pairing of Nemesis Immortal,
that looks good.
Nemesis Enforcer, and Pythona there. What a mean-looking pair. Really great to have the two of them together like that. Although with his wingspan and his bulk, he's not fitting on my little action figure stage very well. Here's Pythona with what I would think is another obvious kind of display pairing there with the convention exclusive Serpentor. Here's Pythona next to a rather awkwardly posed Jinx, because frankly, Jinx could learn a thing or two from Pythona about being an independent fucking stander. And here's Pythona with a Crimson Guard. Okay, then, folks, well, here's Pythona going around on the turntables. You can get a 360 look at the figure. And while you're having a look.
All right. So, I basically just wanted to just kind of show a little bit of that, man.
The face hugger thing, that is crazy, bro. That how it sticks to the heads like that. We're going to see a lot of dope storytelling with that shit, man.
Yeah. Overall, I think it's a great figure. I think it's got great sculpt on it. You can always kind of like play it into different worlds. You could use some of the Venom movie figures that have that same sculpting. There's a Carnage that has that same sculpting as her, with little tentacles, raised tentacles, all through the body, man. But definitely should be on top 10 list this year somewhere for a lot of people.
It might even beat out Budo for some people, I bet.
Now, I ain't gonna go that far on my end, but yes.
I said some people. I didn't say Secret 7. I'm saying some people.
But she's up there though. She's up there, man. There's so many great figures though with Classified. You really can't knock where somebody will put where somebody will put a character at, man. It's really all up to your own discretion, because all of them are good. Let me all right, let me go. I'm going back to the emails here, and because I can get like two folders. Like, okay, so it's for my Marvel Legends heads right here. We're gonna go through some Marvel Legends, and basically the latest greatest wave. Excuse me. We'll talk about old Apocalypse here last. I just want to throw this wave up right here. This is pretty much what was shown the other day. I know everybody's in Marvel Legends, but I pick. This is that Wolverine wave. Oh, that's also what I meant to say about Wolverine. He doesn't have a builder figure piece with them. This builder figure builds a guy named Executioner. I don't know if that's the guy from the Thor movie that was at the gate or whatnot, because he kind of has that same haircut, but I'm not sure. I don't know if he's an Asgardian or what, but I believe that's the guy from the Thor movies. He was kind of like comic relief and shit. But the Wolverine is a part of this wave, and he doesn't have a builder figure piece, which is awesome. Iron Man, I'm good on that. This other girl, Enchantress, I'm good on that. 6-arm black suit Spider-Man, I'm good on that. This Crystal guy, I didn't know he was with Crystal. I'm gonna go to these two guys. These Green Gem guy, he's got a clear plastic with him. I'm feeling that right there. I think I can put him into some displays, and I'll go into that. This white cowboy guy right here. Only thing I hate about him is he has that plastic fucking cape. But he's pretty cool looking.
I wanted to say something about that real quick. So from going to Joe Fest over the last few years, one line that I've gotten into was the Chicken Fried Toys Dime Novel Legends. You know, the cowboy dudes. They're the smaller scales.
I heard them. I was just saying,
But the you know, I started off with the Snake Eyes. They did it like a Snake Eyes version with the tribute to Snake Eyes.
You showed me that now that I think about it.
All right, so I got that one, and then I got this one, and I always thought like this was their version to Storm, like their nod to Storm Shadow. But like I see this figure, you're not even looking, homie.
Oh shit! Hold on, I'm sorry, man. You on the other thing? Go ahead.
So I thought this was like their nod to Storm Shadow, but when I see this wave, it looks like a nod to this character right here. The Phantom. I mean, it looks just like him, dude. Even the guns, they got the ivory handles.
The Phantom, that's what they call him, the Phantom Rider. But that character looks just like looks just like this guy up here. It's the fucking same splitting image.
I've always thought this was like their version of Storm Shadow, but man, I think it's more of a nod to this.
Yeah, they said it came from somewhere else. Like this green character from Crystar, that came. That's like Crystar is not even from really fucking Marvel. I believe it's just like another toy line, something. But they just kind of absorbed that. But it's a dope looking character, man. But that figure you just showed me had soft goods, right?
Yeah, it has a soft goods cape. I mean, I really like the Chicken Fried Toy shit. And they really are playing into the whole G.I. Joe shit. They got some that are about to come out that look like Cobra Commander, the Crimson Guard. They got a whole shit they're about to do.
Yeah.
They got one that kind of looks like a Spirit, Iron Knife. I like the Wolfman too. How do you like the Wolfman dude?
Oh, I like him. I'm about to get right into it. Somebody just sent me a thing. Oh, it was Skew Raider. Okay, I thought sometimes people contact me on Instagram while we on here. But Stone Mandalorian, what's going on with you, fam? What's going on with you, man? That's real good dude. My man Paul from Hyperdrive, that's his co-host, and I was on his show as well. If you are a Star Wars guy, Stone Mandalorian has his channel. Check them out. They go live on Saturday nights as well. And they're into different same thing that Paul was on here from Hyperdrive a couple months back. I brought him on. He did the dioramas with the Mod Podge. They pretty much run that route there in Star Wars in general and other things as well. But shout out to you, man. But let me go back to the page here. So okay, the werewolf figure, I like that. I think I'm gonna fuck with this. Just to add and mix him in on some other shit. But let's go to his figure here. We're gonna talk about Apocalypse, but we'll talk about the werewolf first. Pretty much a standard Marvel Legends buck. I forgot who buck they said this was, but thing I like about Marvel Legends is it's just cheap figures that when done good can go a long way. And I believe this guy can mix and match in. And I hate he has one head sculpt though, just that yell and holler and shit. But he could play the background. He could be in a wolf gang. Like I have the Jada Toys Wolfman. Could play him in with that. Could play him in with the wolf guys.
Monster Force.
Yes, that's coming out with the Crimson Moon. Like I have that whole squad actually. And
Dr. Rand yes. From Operation Monster Force.
And then that's the reason why. But it looks like a pretty good figure. Ain't too much with him here. But he's right in the pocket and well shit. Marvel.
That green really like that green's like it hits, man.
It is
vibrant. It's a vibrant green.
I like the builder figure here, far as the executioner guy, but I don't want to buy all the figures. So if I do end up building this builder figure, it'll be one where I buy this figure right here. So I got the right arm or left arm. This figure here is the other right or left arm. So I got both arms here because I know I want these figures. And then there's one more in there I would get, but the rest I would just probably piece out on eBay. But you can see right here, this is green translucent. So he almost looks like a gem. So whoever has Crystar, which Crystar is a dope figure. That's why I knew Marvel Legends could finally do a decent Iceman. But this right here is the same thing, man. I didn't know that. I just thought he was some green guy. I didn't know he was like a crystal and shit. So
the body looks cool, man.
It's actually Chris Starr's body.
Well, I'm talking about the translucency, like the green, the way that
way I was looking at it. These are Chris Starr's boots for sure. Got to be his legs, maybe some few different overlays, but Chris Starr is clear. This guy is green. You could put that in for somewhere. You know what I'm saying? He's too cool not to try to put him in somewhere, man. But like I said, just for my Marvel Legends heads here, man. So that's the latest wave that's been showed off at New York City Comic-Con. And like I said, it's to build this execution to build a figure.
That's a tall motherfucker, man. That Apocalypse.
Yeah, so I was trying to check to see if I went through all pictures, and let's go ahead and talk about this Apocalypse right now. So this is a 12-inch action figure. Once again, I believe I was talking about this. Oh no, this is the same thing as the ARTIC is. This is a pre-order here. So you have a year to decide what you want to do. You're going to go ahead and order what you want. But a year from now, before that timer hits, you better decide if you want it or not. And like I said, I had a similar situation where I ordered 3 of the X-Men 97, which is from this same line, Sentinels. And just the other day, I just canceled them, man. I was like, look, I'm just not into this, right now. And they're great figures, but they just look a little bit too cartoony in the face for me. Same thing with this. This is kind of more on a cartoony end with Apocalypse, but I also have the smaller one that came out 2 years ago. That one I brought because I was like, it looks cartoony, but I can still fudge it to make it look real, especially in certain lighting. And if you really want to get busy like that, if you want to add some shading to him or some wash kind of in his crevices to kind of, real life him up, you can always do that as well. But this is just basically a bigger version of that card back one that came out. And it's giving you everything that Apocalypse is. First, it's giving you a 12-inch Apocalypse, which he can grow to a giant. It's giving you all his attachments. You got 2 fists, 2 hands. You got the mace ball. You got a G.I. Joe explosive here.
Yeah, that was the point I was getting at, man. I got it right here in my hand, man. Because we were just talking about that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
About
from
using pieces. That was what I was going to talk about.
I think White Vegeta said that G.I. Joe can lend out, but they can't take in. So I don't know how that goes. But one of the first things I've seen, I've never seen is in the Apocalypse shield here, which is massive. The cannon looks like it's from that 12 card. The retro card version, which is the smaller one. Big, huge blast effect. You got the drill. Look, and this is where it kind of looks cartoony when it comes to this drill and it comes to this blade here. In that mace, it just doesn't have that real kind of effect, which is not supposed to be that. This is all from the X-Men 97 cartoon line. Even the shield kind of looks cartoon, but you could muff that. But this right here, I would have to put some wash, get some black going on inside these groove lines to bring that out and make that pop. And just bring some aspects of it out. Got 2 different head sculpts, the grimacing look, and then you just got a very just looking straightforward face. But $120 for a 12-inch Apocalypse. I think it's worth it. It looks good on my end. It looks good in the display at New York Comic-Con, and I ordered one. You asked me the other day, was I going to order one, and I was just kind of contemplating on it, but I think it's worth it. I think I could make something like this happen. I know you're not an X-Men guy, but does this look like a 12-inch figure? Does this look like a $120 worth of shit here?
Man, I don't know, man. It's got some size to them though, and if I was into Marvel Legends and I was collecting Legends like I collect Joe, yeah, I probably would get it, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, 120.
That's all I can say because I don't really even know who Apocalypse is, but
yeah,
I do like the colors, man. Charlotte Hornets.
And maybe I should put a big Charlotte Hornets fucking water tampo right here on his chest.
Yeah, right there on the chest plate. But yeah, I don't know, man.
Damn, that's crazy as fuck. You said you ain't know who Apocalypse is. Damn, you really not into Marvel. That's crazy. Yeah. But Apocalypse Man is like one of the major villains. He's like your Serpentor and shit. You know what I'm saying? He's a big baddie. He's like your damn near like Thanos. I don't think he's as powerful as Thanos and shit, man. But you know, he's a big baddie. He's damn near equivalent on the same level as Magneto, or maybe even worse at times, man. But like I said, I like it. And I like that it's made to order, man. So looks like that's the format that they've been going to. Stone Mandalorian says looks like it's going to be a epic X-Men centerpiece. It is, man. It is. And Jay's Fig said Apocalypse looks dope. I'll order on. What up with you too, Jay? I see you just stepped in here as well, man. Let me go to the other picture as far as height wise with this Apocalypse. Yeah. So you see how big he is, and Cable is
major. Yeah, that's major, man.
Cable is huge himself. You know,
right.
He's probably the size of Big Lob, maybe a little bit shorter. Cable is always made huge. Because I think Legends are bigger. Yeah, Legends are bigger than G.I. Joe. So so that's probably the size of Big Lob, which is a 7-inch figure. And then you look at Apocalypse. Like
what will be cool is they do articulate pretty good for what they do, and it'll be cool to see a big ass figure like this all articulated up, man.
Yeah. He doesn't have an ab crunch or anything, but he has an ab rocker. If that ab rocker is really good, and it looks like, I don't know if he has a swivel waist or he has a ball waist, but if he had a ball waist, then that ab rocker and that ball waist working together like how G.I. Joe works together would be amazing for this figure. He has a thigh cut. I don't know if he has a boot swivel, but it's definitely an area where you could put one at. It looks like I see some gappage in here. I don't see why he would not have one. Doesn't need a toe hinge. I have the original Toy Biz one, and that one has a toe hinge. But compared to that one looks like it's on crack compared to this one. This was nice and filled out. And but that one's still a good one. It's legendary. But you know, this one, the aesthetic of this one, what it looks like is all the way there, man. So shout out to the Marvel Legends team, man. They really have brought themselves back from the grave from 2.5 years ago. They was in some bad fucking shape. They would sputter out maybe one, maybe two good characters, but this in the past 2 years they've been putting out more characters, good characters, than bad characters, man. So shout out to them, man. So that is that folder. We've been on about 2 hours, so I need to kind of find my landing spot here. Okay, so this is the last of the folders here. Just a few things here. Okay, so let's start with a lucky bastard has, well, I guess in your opinion, anybody's opinion, has got the Flint card. A dude named Manuel Rosado posted this in G.I. Joe Classified 6-inch Collectors. So he ended up getting the Flint card. And I wouldn't front, though. If I could get one, I would get one. Just off the simple fact that it's a limited card. Nothing more, nothing less.
Somebody posted what they're going for on eBay right now. Have you seen that? What they're going for on eBay?
Nah.
Somebody's got like $500, man, for that Flint card on eBay.
I would bet, man, somebody would probably pay for that shit right now too. I know one thing: as time goes on, it definitely could gain, but that is the only thing that is for bragging rights. Be honest with you, and trade, barter, and sell.
Yeah, I would never pay for this ever. But if I got one, I would be like you said, telling everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But there ain't no way in hell I'd pay above $100 for that card, man.
Correct. But right now it's just that's the thing on it, man. Let me see what the chat is saying. They said anything. Okay. Yeah, Hustle says Apocalypse is 12 inches. He's asking, yes, he is 12 inches.
All right, so here's one. Somebody's asking $999 for it on eBay for that card.
What, $999?
Yep.
Well, what the fuck happened to the other dollar? Hey, but look, those are sale tactics, man. My father taught me that, man. Just estimating jobs and stuff like that.
Yeah, I do the same thing, man.
If you want 3,000, tell them 2,900. I don't know what the fuck it is about it, but people go with that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, that's something my dad taught me, man. So the motherfucker want 1,000 and shit. You can keep the dollar. But Andrew Davis says Apocalypse will wipe his ass with Serpentor, and he would. That's how bad Apocalypse is. Like Apocalypse is basically he's no joke, man. Said water slide logo on Wu-Tang, water slide Wu-Tang logo on Super 7 ODB. Mm-hmm. All right, let me see. Stone Mandalorian says with that dumbbell diaphragm abdomen. Yeah. He was basically talking about still talking about Apocalypse on that. Yep. Yeah, man, that's really the way to go. I don't give a fuck what size figure you got. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there, man. Like I said, I don't comment. I guess G.I. Joe 6-inch collectors is one of the ones that I kept around, but I just look. I don't ever comment. I don't post nothing in it, man. But interest stuff like this. This is something I seen a couple of weeks ago with somebody just with the modular Cobra base and G.I. Joe base systems here, man. They just did some things. Damn, I thought I had. No, I guess I got another picture. But they basically stacked them all together. So just different shit. He said it took a while because I see right here, it looked like it's about ready to fall down on the edge here. But, you can make it work. You can make it work. And that's the way I would do it instead of having different, like, little cubicles. I got another picture where I got them, like, in a big shield.
Yeah, that looks really good right there, man.
Yeah, so, just different little things. And he even gave him, like, a little platform. He kind of curved this in up top here and gave him a little platform to stand. So I guess it's sturdy enough to hold these guys up. And then you can just compile the sandbags all together in front of it. And that's the way I totally would use this. Now that I see it, look at all them guns aiming out of them gun holes.
I do got 6 of these, but I haven't put any. I've only opened one so far because I don't have space right now to do something like this. So until I open up some shelf space to make this happen, man, I'm not opening up them boxes yet, man.
It looks like he's got this on top of a detol or one of them shelves. You see he's kind of up in the air right here, man. But looks good though. Dope idea, man. Dope idea. Been seeing a lot of people just trying to see what different configurations they can do with that. This right here is the Mezco cap. It looks like somebody customized it, and I don't know if the black cap is Isaiah Bradley. Is that his name? But you see he's got the old school shorts that Mezco did where Cap had the shorts over the tights. And I don't know what it is, but it's like the black dude just fits in this a little bit better, even with the skin color, the tone of it. I don't know what it is about it, but he's got his sleeves cut. Cap still has his sleeves on there, but they look dope together though. But just like this right here, like this shit was fire right here when I seen this. And this looks all like some old-timey corny shit, but it just fits him. But I believe his name is Isaiah Bradley. He was in the new Falcon show. He was kind of like one of the first super soldiers. And I guess that's what this is supposed to be mimicking right here. So I don't know. If anybody can correct me on that name, please let me know. Little Thick. See, Mezco is a funny brand. Like they have some figures like that new Joker that's coming out look like that'll fit in your regular 1/12 scale, but these motherfuckers right here are too wide. And it's a 1/12 scale figure, but sometimes Mezco can come kind of wide, and then sometimes like the G.I. Joe line, like Destro, I could fudge him into the classify line, even though he's a little thicky himself as well, man.
Yeah, he is, bro. So is Duke. So is that Duke, man.
Yeah. But they some Mezco figures are even like, I know like 3-4 years ago they used to be really wide and thick. I see they've kind of toned that down a little bit, and these serve as well. But like I said, it's still on the thicker end, man. But looks good, man. Great job. Like I said, I don't know how he came about that custom. I don't know if he dyed those arms or painted on or what, but the skin tone looks really good on that, man. And Chris, I didn't even pull everything, man, because I knew this would take a while anyway. There's some custom figures in here that I just didn't, man. That was 7 folders right there.
Yeah.
So, but you know, yeah, about to say we'll pick back up on that.
Yeah, because I've seen some really dope photography this week that really caught my attention. So
maybe I'll compile and we'll do something like Tuesday or Wednesday or something.
Okay. Yeah, a couple of them dreadnoughts. I know how much you like the dreadnoughts. They really stood out. Did you catch those?
Yes, I took a look at them. I had some custom pictures as well, man. I was just like, man, damn, I'm already at 7 folders. Usually at 4 or 5 folders, that take up about 2 hours. I know I rushed through some of these things, but just had so much to talk about. Another interesting photo that I didn't put up here, but I wanted to say to everybody, look out for Ross. It's about that season. It's about that season for clearance, man, because I seen a guy with a Marauder Sarge at Ross for $10.
Damn.
You know, so you're starting to find that on and something like that, man. I would buy 2 or 3 of those just for the sack. You know what I'm saying? And some of the other accessories like the boxing glove, you know. And you probably could do a few things with his body. Maybe take them pants. I would love to take them blue and green pants, put them on somebody else. You know, just kind of start mixing and matching and playing around and kit bashing. But it's almost that season, man, for a lot of clearance sales. Maybe some new figures that maybe came out 3 months ago. You find them on sale. It usually starts about Black Friday, but they're already kind of doing it now, as we've seen this past week with the Hasbro sale. The Amazon sale. Like I brought a Storm Shadow version 2 with the digital camo for like $14 off Amazon. What's the name was on sale? The mountain climber motherfucker. What's his name? Alpine. He was on sale for $14 on Amazon. The Viper was $17.
Storm Shadow was 14. Storm Shadow was 14. Storm Shadow 14.
Yeah, well, that's why I said I just brought a Storm Shadow version 2 for $14 with the digital camo on them and shit.
I also right before we came on, when I was going through Instagram and stuff, there was a dude from he was posting from Walmart, and he caught one of the most recent waves for like $12 a piece at his local Walmart.
Hey, is the Ghost Viper is it still up? Did it sell out on Walmart?
I don't know. I think it did. I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta check it out.
But one of the pictures I did, speaking of that, because we've been talking a lot about how stuff would sell out, but then it comes out later on in abundance. One of the pictures I did send you was somebody in the aisle of a Walmart, and it must have had like 15 crystal balls.
I seen that. It looks like crystal ball is a hit and miss thing. But it seemed like they oversaturating in a certain area. Because like I said, like all the Walmarts in Fayetteville, which we probably got like 12, 14 Walmarts here. But they didn't, maybe 2 of them got that display. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So you're not going to find them. Like you might find a bunch of crystal balls in a Walmart because they all funneled to like a certain Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's a very hit and miss game. And let me answer Jay's Figs question right here. It says, when does Big Lob go up for pre-order? They all go up on pre-order on Tuesday. That 5 figure wave, yes. Which this wave right here is no special exclusives or anything. So Big Lob, Night Viper, the Crystal Head motherfucker. What was his name? Mole Rat, and Hit and Run and Lifeline will all be going on pre-order on Tuesday. So anybody's looking for them, check that out. I know that Night Viper looks good.
Dude, you ain't lying, man. He looks so much better in them pictures, man.
Yeah.
That happens so often, man. I'll see a render, I'm like, it looks okay. But then when they start pumping them pictures out that Shooting the Galaxy mostly does, man, it changes your whole attitude about a figure, man.
It does, man, and they just kind of show him getting busy, man, and he looked really, really good. I think that's an automatic 5. I'm gonna definitely get up that Night Viper, man, and I'm just trying to stick to my guns on some things. I know one thing. The police officers are back up on Big Bad Toy Store for pre-order. I don't know if they sold out again, but they definitely were cheaper than Hasbro Pulse. But that's one right there. Like I kind of want to get my ranks up with them and the firefighters. I know I at least want 10 apiece of the firefighters and the police officers, man. So every now and then I'm gonna step my ranks up and do some big boy shit as far as army building, but everybody else is fives. But man, that Night Viper, it's tempting, man, to get more than 5 of them. Okay,
you know what I thought for sure that we would see a render of Iceberg.
You know what? I forgot all about him. But it's probably going. Yeah, we might have a break on that because that's it for this year, right? On who all's left.
What they did makes sense because they gave us. We got the first 5 figure wave of 26 with the ones that are coming up on Tuesday.
Yep.
We got another vehicle reveal and with the H.I.S.S tank, and then they gave us 3 more retro for the next retro wave. So that'll probably be our next time we see an order. It'll probably be the H.I.S.S tank and those 3 retros or something like that. They usually break it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Hustle says BBTS officers sold out for now. So I guess they went back to being sold out. But I guess it's going to be a game of them coming in and going out, coming in and going out. So, I would try to catch some. Definitely worth the 35, man. And if they come even cheaper, definitely worth that. Great figures. I like I said, I like them. I don't know what's going on with them. There's already some bullshit around them. So I think I might have 7 now because my order from Big Bad Toy Store came in, and I only picked up 5 more from them, and I gotta let the rest of them go because I had like 10 on pre-order for them, man. So
those firemen will definitely probably show up at Ross's eventually. I don't know if these guys will, but for sure the firemen.
Yes. Yeah, and then them firemen, that's one of the ones around Black Friday in about a month and a half from now, and Christmas time. Be looking out for them because who knows who could put them on sale. They were everywhere. They were at Walmart. They were at Target, Amazon. I really expect them. You could probably catch some of them for $20, $25, this year, man. So keep a look at them. If they go on sale at Walmart don't give a fuck. They'll put them shits out there for $12, and they'll get gone too. So I already know. So hopefully they will, man. That's who I scored some home runs with in the past 2 years was Walmart putting them figures on clearance.
How cheap you think their stingers will get if they still have some at Walmart?
Yeah, $35. You probably get.
Could you imagine, bro, getting a stinger for $35, man? That would be crazy.
Beautiful. Yep. Hustle says for $5 more, they still on Hasbro Pulse. Hasbro Pulse is jacking up the price on all they shit. There's something else I seen that was like $5 more.
So somebody did address that, and I'm sorry I'm not giving credit to who did. I just can't remember right now. But somebody said that the prices that we're seeing on Pulse right now are the accurate prices. It's just places like Walmart and whoever just haven't updated their systems yet. So be ready because the prices that we're seeing on Pulse, those are the official prices moving forward.
Yeah, and it's really stuff kind of like coming out in the past month or not, because some of the stuff you got to think was already pre-made, so they're still set. Like say like Footloose and the motherfuckers, they still gonna be set on that 25 because that's just what they are. They're already here, but anything coming forward is already adjusted, to that new inflation, inflated price, man. So it is what it is, man. I'm gonna have to fuck with what I can fuck with, and I hope they don't fuck around and price me out, eventually, man, with this shit. But what, man? Anything else on the menu, man? Before we get out of here?
Nope, just all the classified crazies. Be ready for Tuesday, 1 p.m. Eastern. Got that up. Got that. Then the next thing on my menu is Valaverse 11.7.
Benji Williams said, I got lucky and caught 4 of those Joe Cobra divers on sale at Target. Got 2 yesterday, still waiting on 2. Same thing here. I took advantage of the Target over $75, take $20 off, which is huge.
That's a way to buy right there, bro. That's some creative spending.
Yeah, because I was gonna get some more divers, but I just couldn't, man. Just trying to take advantage of it. But that sale ended yesterday, I think on the 11th, or maybe today, which it was take $10 off toys, anything $40 and over, and anything $75 over, take 20 off, which, well, like I said, that's the way to go about it, Benji, because I do like those divers, man, but I would like them more at a discounted rate, to be quite honest with you, because besides that special rollout, ain't nothing special about them. Still great figures, great buck, but we definitely seen them before.
I do want to say one more thing that just came to mind. I wish we would have had one of Lonzo's customs up tonight, since he's watching. It would have been cool to have one of his customs up and gotten his insight in the chat.
Yeah,
so,
no.
Hey, Lonzo, keep checking Savage out, man, because he shows your shit on here quite often, man. It'd be cool to hear your insight while we're showing some of your stuff, man.
Yeah, man. That was the thing right there. I'm like, damn, he watching. We ain't got no customs tonight, man. But he did a retro watch, man. He went back and watched some some old episodes and came across it, man. But like I said, I always appreciate man your art, man, and you've been doing a great job, man, and keep doing it. Also as well, man, there was maybe one more damn thing I just couldn't think of it. But I don't know. We talked about enough for the night, man. I would like to send a shout out to my man Jason Geis. And Jason, I hope I'm saying your last name right way, man. Keep your head up. I don't want to speak on what's going on with him, man, but sometimes we need strength from everybody, man. So Jason Geis, man, y'all keep him in your prayers, man. There's nothing crazy going on, but just going through some adversity right now. Greg Archer, man, where you at, bro? I try to hit you on your phone, man, just trying to check up on you, man. I hope you are doing okay. To be quite honest with you, you've been coming across my mind lately. I kind of fell off on hitting you up, you know what I'm saying, keep you encouraged. But I hope you staying encouraged, man, and trying to fight the good fight, man, and keep your nose clean, basically. Other than that, man, I also will like to say, man, rest in peace to you guys, man. Tay, and I forgot the name of your other guy, man. I know you had went through some things last year, man, but we're gonna keep their spirit on, man, and let people know that we are thinking about you.
Appreciate that, man. Arthur, his name was Arthur. 21 years old, man.
Yeah, I seen it on I seen his name on Facebook today and just didn't have a chance to go back. But Arthur and Tay, man, two good guys, two young guys set out for their day to go to work, and lives were cut short almost about a year ago here. If you guys been messing with my live, we actually came on here and prayed for that situation, man, and just prayed for the channel, because you never know when it's gonna be your last day, man. So you want to live life to the fullest and try to do the best that you can. You won't be perfect, but you always need to strive for the best possible person you can be. And I also want to talk to you guys about anger and controlling that, man, because you never know. You could always be one slip up away from doing something stupid, whether it's domestically with your partner, because we all go through arguments and things like that. It could be road rage, which was almost kind of like this situation that happened with my man Seagram's workers last year. So, man, there's a lot of different aspects, and especially if you live in a fucking cowboy ass town like how we live in Fayetteville, anything can pop off at any motherfucking time. Trust me, I've been there. You know what I'm saying? So I just want you guys to stay encouraged, stay level-headed, stay leaders in your community, stay prayed up. If you don't pray, keep your nose clean. I'll be praying for you. So
bro, that's why I love you, man. Much love, man. The way you do what you do and the positivity you try to show to the community, and you shout people out, and you're always praying for other people, man. So you're a blessing, Savage.
Life is short, man, and anything I say about it, I mean it. I mean it. You know, I mean it. I really am praying for guys, praying for my channel, praying for people that come in contact. Anybody who falls, you know, my voice falls upon their ears, man. But Hustle said we just became an open carry state. You in Florida, I believe North Carolina is an open carry state, man. But man, you know, I'm always down to stay protected, man. But you know, sometimes you know you can't even predict that, enough, man. Yeah, or you might, you know what I'm saying, just get caught slipping or just a random act. But I'm always down for the open carry and staying protecting yourself, because sometimes staying on point and staying on alert and looking at what the fuck is going on around you saves your life too. Shit, I'm the type of motherfucker, I look at everything that's going on
a swivel.
Yeah. Pretty much, man, and just routine, man. Staying military minded, basically, just like how Pac said. You know what I'm saying? Keeping a military mindset. But man, but that is it for the Savage Land this week, man. I hope you guys can continue to have a good week, man. I appreciate you come checking me out. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed. And with that being said, until the next time, God bless. Appreciate you guys, man. Y'all stay cool. I'm praying for you. Peace.
Go on, get out of here. Who needs ya?